Hello everybody and welcome to Bibles on a Budget. My name is CJ Lingle and today I'm going to be taking a look at this little Bible right here called the ESV Value Compact Bible in TruTone Brown. So yes, this is one of Crossway's more cheaper little Bibles and it is very, very small. And as you can see, that's the text size, but it's kind of deceptive on this little card. You're not going to be able to tell from the video. So yeah. So without further ado, let us take a look at the Bible. But before we do, let me just show you that the price on this Bible is $12.99. I actually got this on sale during one of Crossway's sales that they have for their members or Crossway Plus members. And if you want to become a Crossway Plus member, it's super easy. Just go to crossway.org and just sign up. Pretty simple. No money. You don't have to pay them. It's a really good deal and you get really amazing prices. And I highly recommend it because you get 30% off your Bible purchases. So it's a win-win. Yeah. Anyway, let us get to the Bible here. So like it says, this is the Value Compact. So basically that means this is one of their cheaper Bibles made with their fake leather called TruTone. So this is their brown TruTone. I really like the look of this Bible. It's actually really, really nice. So this is the front and here's the side. And let's come in a little closer here so you can kind of get a look at the spine. The spine work on this is actually really nice. I like it a lot. So here's all the stamping. So at the top you have Holy Bible, ESV, English Standard Version, and Crossway. So it might be a little hard to read because this is blind stamping. And so there's no gold in there, so it doesn't really pick out any of the words or the logos or anything like that, make it a little easier. But I like it. It looks really nice, especially for a $13 Bible. That's what the normal price is. And it doesn't have spine hubs because, again, $13 Bible. But it does have these nice little lines, etchings, kind of cool to separate the little sections. All right, so that's the side. Now here's the back. This might be a little hard to see. Might be able to see it. So it says TruTone right there. And that is the ISBN number right there in case you're interested. But without further ado, that was the front. Let us get inside of the Bible. Now, as you can see, this Bible has no gilding. So white pages. So if you're somebody who's worried about your gilding getting scratched, this doesn't have any, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, so let's get inside the Bible. So when you open up the Bible for the first time, if you just open it up at the start, you'll notice that there is a paste down liner and it's paper. It's not vinyl. Again, this is a cheaper Bible. And then you have this like cardstock here, like the front sheet, whatever they call them. And then get into the Bible here. So it says Holy Bible, English Standard Version, containing the Old and New Testament. It might be a little hard to see because of the size of the text. So there's that. And then the ESV logo, and then down here, Crossway. So let's just get to the inside here. So what you're going to notice first is you got your obligatory copyright page. As you can see at the top, this is copyrighted 2001, but this is the 2016 text edition, and there's all your copyright information. And as you can already see, there is bleed through, there is ghosting. Again, cheap Bible paper. It's not going to be the most spectacular thing. And then over here, you have the contents of the Bible. So first things first, you have the preference, and then the explanation of the features, and then you have the books of the Old Testament and the books of the New Testament. So when you turn over one more page, you got the Bible in alphabetical order, if that matters to you, and then here is the preface. And what's cool about the preface is it gives you a nice overview of the translation. So it talks about the Bible itself, talks about the translation legacy, where does this draw its roots from, and it says here that it actually they trace their roots back to the King James Bible, the King James Version as most people call it, and it goes from that to the RV, which is the Revised Standard Version, or sorry, not the Revised Standard Version. That is the predecessor to this actually version, but this version actually. But it comes from the English Revised Version of 1885, and then the American Standard Version, and then the RSV Revised Standard Version of 1952 and 1971. And then it talks about the translation philosophy. And then you also have the translation principles, and then the translation of specialized terms. So if you're a Bible nerd and you're somebody who really likes this stuff, I recommend checking this out. And then you got an explanation of features. This is another great place for you Bible nerds to read and just check it out. So it talks about the section headings, the textual footnotes, the types of textual footnotes, and kind of gives you an explanation of that. And then you get right into, after that, you get right into the Bible. And then you got your cross references over here, but you can get into the Bible. And again, cheap Bible paper, it bleeds really easily. But you know what's amazing about this Bible? Look very closely. Look very closely.
It's done, huh?
It looks line matched. Now I'm not exactly sure if it is, but it does look line matched. So with these giant walls of text that you see, so this is a 2-column, by the way, and then you have your giant number indicating what the chapter is and the heading of the chapter, and so you have that. And then down here at the bottom, might be a little hard to see. I don't know if my camera can focus on that, but those are the footnotes. Very, very tiny. The print on this, I have no idea what this is. I'm thinking it's probably a 6.75. If anybody knows, please correct me in the comment section below. But let's take a look at more of this. So, yeah, it's a nice size. I really like the size of the Bible. But, yeah, it's readable for me in a sense that I can kind of read it because I have 20/20 vision. I have, just normal healthy vision. But for folks who may have visual impairments or people who just struggle with that, whatever, they don't like reading small text because it bothers their eyes, this might not be the Bible for you. But let's go to something like Psalms and just take a look at that. So here we are, Psalms, and as you can see, because of the way that Psalms is broken up, there's a lot of ghosting. You can see a lot of it. And I think the camera maybe exaggerates it a little bit, but really it's just bad. It's super bad. But when you get to, again, if I can find another spot, when you get to these giant walls of text, here in Daniel especially, it's not that bad. Not bad in my opinion. Now let's go to the New Testament, and I'll show you another thing about this Bible. This is, again, just to remind you, this is a cheap Bible, a nice, small, little compact. But as you can see, there is literally no red letter. Because here's Jesus down here, right here where it says, if I can get my camera over it, can the wedding guests mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them? That's Jesus right there. So no red letters. So for some of you, that's a godsend. You don't like the red letters. You have your reasons. For others, you like the red letters. You like being able to easily spot the words of Christ. So, yeah. Now, going to the back of the Bible, there is literally nothing. Literally nothing. This is just simply a small reading Bible. And again, paste down liner. So, in conclusion, what do I think about this Bible? I like the size. Let's be honest about that. I like the size. I like small Bibles just because of the potentiality. I think that's a word. But the potential of being able to take this and put it in something like a backpack. And you don't have to. You can take this on a train. You can take this on a plane. You can take this in a car if you're riding in the passenger seat, in the back seat. You can take this to your dentist's office. You can take this to your workplace, and you can just read it. It's super small, super compact. But all that being said, again, love the design. All that being said, this text is super small. And one of the biggest issues that I've also noticed is that if I hold it like this, you can see if I hold it like this, like some people read, a lot of the text bleeds into the gutter. If you can see that right there, it bleeds into the gutter, it goes into the gutter. And so if you're going to read this, you want to take whatever page you're reading, bend the other side so that you can see that. But even still, super tiny. I'm glad that I'm able to see what chapter I'm in, but can you even see those verse numbers? You have to kind of like bring them up really close to be able to see them. And again, this is also paragraph format, so this is not a preaching Bible. So it's nice. I love the size, but I love the feel. But for me, this wouldn't be a Bible that I would use. If you're able to read this, you're fine with the shortcomings that it has, you like the idea of a super small, compact ESV, then I think this Bible will work. But the next Bible that I'm going to look at in my next review may be something better for you if you're somebody who wants a small Bible with a readable text and still be able to carry it around and not have to, especially not to worry about it, because again, cheap Bible, this is not goatskin, this is not leather, this is not vinyl. So these things are going to get dinged up pretty easily. But hopefully, if you're careful and if you decide to use these Bibles and to read from them, they'll hold up for a few years. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you like these reviews, please make sure to give this video a like. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell notification icon so that you'll be alerted when I upload a new review. And just to let you know, I'm also going to be doing giveaways for anybody who is interested in having one of these Bibles. Because even though I am a Bible reviewer, I don't want to have a bunch of Bibles, and there are people out there who are in need of Bibles. And so if you're somebody who wants one of these Bibles that I review on my channel, make sure to stay tuned, because as I go along, as I continue these videos and continue these reviews, I am going to start setting up some giveaways for subscribers and for anybody who's interested. So, thank you again for watching. And remember, folks, here at Bibles on a Budget, truth does not have to be expensive. Thank you, folks. Have a good day.